Hello guys, I hope you are all doing well. In this video, we are going to continue our operators in C programming language. So let's begin. Let's go through the logical operators. Okay, but before going to this, we have to understand one concept, that is the concept of true and false in C programming. Okay, it means that whenever there is a value which is non-zero, it will be considered as true. Okay, and if it is 0, then it will be false. What does it mean? That if I am asking, let's say this is written 4, okay, now is it true or false? It will be taken as true. Okay, and true, yeah, true. And if it is 0, then it will be false. If it is -2, then it is true. Okay, these things is going to make sense slowly, but keep in note that when it is non-zero, it will be considered as true, and if it is 0, it will be considered as false, right? For example, if I ask you 4 greater than 2, okay, in conditional operator we had talked about it. What it will give me? It will give me output as 1, because this condition is true, and 1 means it is true, right? Now in logical operator, first of all we see the logical AND. Okay, logical AND. What happens here? There will be two expressions. Let's say this is expression 1, this is expression 2. Okay, and if the final result of expression 1 and expression 2 are true, only then this entire entity will be evaluated to true. Okay, for example, let's say I am doing 4 and AND of 2. What it will give me? This is true, this is non-zero, this is non-zero, so it will give me true. Or if I do something like this, printf of %d, then this will give me true and true. It will give, end result will be 1 if we see, consider our output. Okay, now there is also some we can say a truth table, okay, a general truth table for the logical AND. For that, let's say expression 1, expression 2, right? Now if both are true, let's say true, then our end result will be true. Okay, if one is true, another is false, then it will be false. One is false, another is true, then it will be false, and both are false, then it will be false. For making it true, both of the expressions should be true. Okay, now let's see some of the example for logical AND. Now let's look at this example. Here A is 4, B is 6, and if I write here A of double AND of B. Now A is 4 means it is non-zero, and B is 6, it is non-zero. So both are true, and true means the end result will be true. So it will give us output as the 1, which means true, right? Now let's say B is 0. Now this is 0. Okay, now A is true, B is non-true. So true, logical AND, false. What it give us? False means now it will give us 0. Okay, let's go through another example. Let's say I'm writing here A greater than 7, B smaller than 2. Okay, this is given. Now let's say this is written here. Okay, now A is greater than 7. Is A greater than 7? A is 4. 4 greater than 7? No, it is false. It is a conditional operator, remember that. It is conditional, it will give us 0. It is not greater. Then AND B is less than 2. B is 0. B is 0 is less than 2. So it is true, it is given 1. And now false AND of true. What it will give me? False. So it will give us end result as false, right? Now let's say here, let's say A is greater than 1. Okay, A is greater than 1. Now A is greater than 1, A is 4, yes, it is greater than 1. So this conditional operator will give me result as 1. We had studied about it in our previous lecture. Okay, it will give us 1. B less than 2, B is 0. B is less than 2? Yes, it is less than 2, so it will give us 1. And now we are doing AND. Okay, now true, since it is a non-zero value, so true and true. True and true will give me true, which means 1. Okay, so if I write this expression here, then it will give me evaluated as a true. Okay, so this was about the logical AND. Now, second operator which falls in its category is logical OR. Okay, logical OR. Same like the AND, there will be two expressions. Okay, let's say this is expression 1, this is expression 2, and the AND result will be either the true, let's say 1, or false, that is 0. Okay, for truth table it is simple. If expression 1, let's say expression 2, okay, if expression 1 is true or it is a non-zero and expression 2 is false, then it will give me true. If it is false, true, then it will give us true. If both are false, then it will give me false, and if both are true, then it will give me true. Right? Simple like the OR operator, we can say. So this is about the logical OR. Let's understand it through an example. So let's look at here. Here A is 4, B is 0, right? And if I write A or B, now A is what? It is non-zero, so it means it is true, and B is 0 means it is false, right? Now true and false, as per our truth table, it is considered as true. So the AND result will be 1. 1 means true, right? Right. Let's say now A is 0. Now this is false and this is also false. Okay, both are 0. Okay, 0 logical OR 0. The AND result will be false, and false means 0. So output will be 0. Let's go through an expression wise. Okay, let's say this is OR, and I am writing here A is equal 0, and I write here B is equal 0. Okay, and I have used here logical OR. Now if I ask you, is A double equal 0? Is the value of A is 0? Yes, it is. So it will give us 1. Okay, remember this was the conditional operator which we had already studied. Okay, now B is equal 0. Yes, B is equal 0. So it will give us also 1. Now 1 or 1 will give us 1, or true will give us true. Okay, whenever the final result is true, it will give us 1. Whenever the final result is false, it will give us 0 when we do printf of f. Okay, now let's say I am doing here A not equals to 0, or let's make it more better, A greater than 2 and B greater than 4. Now is A greater than 2? A is 0. No, this is not greater than 2. So this conditional operator will first give me false and evaluate it to 0. B greater than 4, B equals to 0. Okay, so B is not greater than 4, so this conditional operator will also give me 0. Now 0, false or 0, so the AND output will also be 0. Okay, so this was about the logical OR operator. Now let's go through the last operator, that is the logical NOT. Right, third operator, NOT. Okay, NOT. What it means that it will convert true to false and convert false to true. For example, if I write here printf of %d not of 4. Okay, now 4 is what? True, because it is a non-zero value, right? And it will convert, not will convert its opposite. That means this true value will be converted to false, which will be evaluated to 0. So output will be now 0. Okay, it was true, not will make it false, and false means in C, false means 0. Okay, now if I write here 0, 0, not of 0. Now not of 0 means false, and it will make it to true. This entire expression will convert it to true, so this will become 1. Okay, and also here let's say I am writing here, let's say not of a. Now not of a will give me 1. Not of a will give me 1. Okay, now let's say I am writing here something really good. Let's say not of a plus not of b. What will be the output now? Now not of a will give me 0, not of 0, not of false will be means it will give me 1. Okay, not of b means not of 0, not of 0 means 1 again, and 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So now if I write this here, so final output will be 2. Okay, so these were the some of our logical operators that we use in our C programming. Okay, now there is one point that you have to always remember when solving the questions of logical operators, that in logical OR what happens, there is expression number 1, then or expression 2, right? If this expression is evaluated to true, then the evaluation of this expression will not take place. Okay, why it will not take place? Because let's say this expression is true. Okay, now either it will true or it will false. Okay, the end result will be true, right? Because this expression is true, and true or with anything will be true. Okay, so remember that when the expression in logical OR, when the expression 1 is true, the evaluation of expression 2 will not take place. Okay, let's see an example here. Let's see, I am writing int a and b. Okay, and I write something like this: a is equals to 4 or a is equals to 20, and finally I write here printf of %d a. Right, now what will happen? A will assign to the 4, a will become 4. Okay, so this will become 4, and right now a value of a is 4. Okay, now this is true value, so this statement will not take place. Okay, and it will return as 1. The entire statement will return 1. So the final value of a will be 4. If I print here, it will be 4. Okay, now suppose that here instead of 4 I write here 0. Okay, now first a will assign to the 0, and this entity will become 0. Okay, now since it is false, then it will check to the another expression. Okay, now it will, what it will do, it will do a equals to 20, and a will become, now a will become 20. Okay, it will become 20. So here it will be 20. Now false or true will give me true, so this will also give me, right now it will give me 20. Okay, remember that if this is true in logical OR, then the another expression will not take place. Okay, now similarly in logical AND, if expression 1 is false, okay, then evaluation of expression 2 will not take place. Okay, just like this, if this is true, evaluation of this expression will not take place. Similarly, if expression 1 in logical AND is false, then expression 2 will not take place. Okay, because whatever is the expression 2, the end result will be false. False double AND with anything will give us false. Okay, so keep in mind when you are solving this kind of questions, and it might be helpful when you encounter these sort of logical operators questions. Okay, so that's all for today's, guys. I hope you like the video. If you have any doubt, you can comment it down, and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.